All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Kick Talkers, episode 5. This is an Air Max edition. So today we're going to be going through every Air Max coming out or going forward, from collabs to regular general releases. Today we have a special guest on the show by the name of Sydney.
Wow. You're a hater, bro. What a hater.
Sydney is a very well-known shoe collector around Chicago. Great collection. I've seen a lot of her sneakers. Big Air Max collection. So we got on the show today to just talk about everything. So Sydney, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, Chicago? Favorite shoe, and what's the first shoe you bought with your own money?
Fuck, man. North Side, till I die. Like Avondale. You're a hater. Like Avondale, Logan Square area. Favorite shoe of all time?
Your favorite shoe all time. Or give me 5 at least.
Oh, man, fuck that. I'd rather just pick one.
Okay, go ahead.
So I like too much shit. I'm gonna get back to that one.
Okay.
But the first shoe I bought with my own money was, I got it from my brother because my brother ended up getting a size was the Concords.
You in the 11s? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got them from him. It was around Christmas, so my dad, I had half, my dad put up the other half, I guess. But yeah, that was the first shoe I ever bought, myself. And my brother had got it from, I think it was Foot Locker or whatever.
Okay.
But fuck, man, favorite shoe of all time.
You gotta give me one.
I gotta think of my repertoire.
Can't be that hard.
It is hard. You know how many fucking pairs of shoes I have?
But still.
We were talking about some earlier today.
Man,
We were talking about some. You
I-
said you really love them.
Okay, so I guess I would say right now it's probably Air Max 270s because I wear them on a daily basis. They're hella comfortable. I wear them at work and stuff like that. So I guess for right now, for the sake of this, probably 270.
Okay. That's not a bad model. Not big on Air Maxes like that. I do got a few, but the 270s I make it a decent level.
You kind of Air Max hater. Yeah, Air Max hater, man.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Y'all
man.
dirt.
Wow.
If that bitch ain't hype, he ain't gonna wear it right.
All right, guys. Before we get started with everything with the Air Max episode, we're gonna get into some sneaker news going forward. First, I want to direct us into the screen right here. Yeezy Day, August 1st. What 3 pairs stick out to you? What we're looking forward to going forward? We'll start with Sydney since she's new here, and then go with Serge, and then I'll go last.
Well, since I don't have a pair of Wave Runners and I refuse to buy them on resale, probably the Wave Runners.
Okay.
Man, that's the only one I really want. I guess the black, white 350s.
Okay.
Not the zebras. Those are.
You talking about the Oreo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard Oreo thrown around, but I wasn't too sure, and I don't like to just make shit up.
Yeah,
I hate when people make their own colorway name up. And then Turtle Doves, I guess.
Got it.
Yeah, I guess because it's an
That's a
OG.
good one.
It's an OG, so that's
sure.
cool.
That's a good one.
What we got, Serge?
The Vermilions.
Okay.
You know, big B's over here. The 700 V2 Cream.
It's fire.
And the Turtle Dove. Turtle Dove.
What we got, Jermaine?
Turtle Dove. The Wave Runner. I guess that's 700 V2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on
Copycat.
Yeah.
Me personally, I said in the Yeezy episode, I need the Wave Runner, so I need that back.
Yeah. Alright.
Turtle Dove for sure. I need that for the toe. And I'm actually liking that new 700. The
Blue one?
blue, yeah, that's actually fire. I
Yeah,
like
blue
the color.
ones, yeah, the blue
I
are
think
hard.
it's too much blue for me though.
It is a lot of blue, but I do like it though. I feel like it maybe.
I wouldn't mind if the midsole was blue and the upper was a different color.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's bad, but I think it'd probably be a hard pass for me since I'm going with the
That
Vermilion.
one looks really good, and I'm looking forward to that one. But Yeezy Day, August 1st. That's going to be a good one to look out for.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for that one.
Can't wait
Next
to not
we're
hit.
going to Nike went on ahead and released the image for the Jordan 2 OG Chicago.
Yes, please.
Is this a toe 'em or throw 'em? Let's
Yes,
start with Serge.
please.
We're going to walk around
I need 2 per.
Give
That's a toe?
me
Yes.
two
That's a toe.
pair.
You got Jermaine.
Yes.
That's a toe?
A toe.
That's a toe?
Fire.
I'm with those two. I'm towing them. I like the twos. The twos are coming back. I said this a while ago. When Virgil dropped those low top twos are going to keep coming out, and this is one I'm looking forward to. I'm towing that. What we got?
Run that. I need them.
You need them?
Yeah, I need them.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, man.
All right, we're going to get into the new image that just came out the other day. The Jordan 4 Midnight Navy. First look. It is a pretty good shoe. I'll start with this one. A toe, I'm gonna throw them. I think I might throw those. I'm not feeling the midsole with the blue there. I like the cement on there, but I'll probably throw that one. I'm not really feeling that one too much. Go what we got, Sydney.
I guess I'd probably grab them.
Okay.
I gotta maybe see them in person first, because they look decent, but, and then, I'm grade school gang,
Oh, my
stuff be looking a little bit better.
do look better
We
on
got
the
yachts over here.
He were at 13.
Y'all shit
On
got
a good
glue,
day.
Y'all shit got glue stains all up the
Y'all do.
ass.
Y'all,
You mad, though?
grade school pairs are terrible quality shoes.
Sometimes. But, no, I mean, they could get bought. Why not? But if I, don't grab them, I'm not going to be like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not
Right.
going to be, hurt
Fair
about
enough.
it. Like, they decent. I probably want to see them in person before I grab them, but why not? YOLO.
You know my rule. It's blue and gray. Where's it going? To the toe.
To the toe.
Gonna look
Cowboy
nice
Nation.
with my Cowboys jersey,
Cowboy
Oh,
baby.
my
Nephew.
God.
Yes,
Show
sir.
the tattoo off. Show
Yes,
the tattoo.
sir. Trayvon Diggs, I'm coming for your jersey this year, boy. Let's go. Yes,
got?
sir.
Toe. Because I told y'all I like the Georgetown light color.
Yeah.
The blue, white, gray.
Yep.
Yeah, that toe for me.
That's hot.
I like them, but that's
Nah,
a shoe.
shut up.
That's
So you
a,
gonna
that's a
throw
shoe I see.
You get the.
That's a shoe I see going up, but I wouldn't. Like she said, I wouldn't cry if I didn't get
No,
it.
I think it's a lot of people are gonna buy it to make the custom.
Yeah.
They're gonna change the blue to black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I
People are
can see
gonna pay
that.
for that because then it's a white cement.
Yeah.
So,
Because it's still a white cement.
so
at
I
the
think
end of
people
the
are
day.
gonna buy it a lot and do that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
people are
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be
I agree.
like cool with
If
that.
you don't have the white cement, that would be the
I
Yeah,
definitely
because
do.
more-
their shoes are gonna be massively produced.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I see a lot of pairs
decent.
coming out. Big GR, but I see them may go up like the Red
Yeah.
Thunders. and
it's still clean though.
Yeah.
So.
Next bit of news, I guess, not really more news. It's more of just like I just want to get your opinion on this. 2J's went viral for this pick here. This video, he was at the game, peanuts everywhere, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's $8,000 sneaker, and you got it all messed up."
Yeah.
Is it a big deal, or we're going to overreact, or we're going to kind of let this go?
No, it ain't no big deal because it's a shoe. Even though they cost $8,000, he got a lot of shoes that cost that much.
Yeah.
No, shit. He wearing his shit.
Yeah.
He ain't selling that shit. He wearing that shit. Wear it. Yeah, you at the baseball game having a good time, getting drunk and shit, eating peanuts, get shit. Throw that shit right there.
Nah, what we got, sir?
I mean, I agree. The peanuts thing is cool. Just clean them off, dust them
Yeah.
off. But I just think it makes it more fun considering who it is. And we know his history and, his store and all the cool stuff. So, like, anybody else could have done that and I guess got clout off of it. But I guess just knowing that it's him just makes it a lot more appealing to, like,
Right.
that's some shit 2J's would do for sure, So, it's cool. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Just obviously, it's something a lot crazier to regular folk like us because we just don't see that. out there,
Right.
You know?
I agree. What we got, said?
If you got it, you got it. Who cares? And you're wearing your shoes, so it's like it doesn't really
It
matter.
really don't matter.
You
Wear
know what
that
I mean?
shit.
Like everybody, but like you said, like I don't see everybody rocking Dior's
And
every
he
day.
did it back to back with like 3 or 4 shoes.
Shoes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so
So-
it's pretty cool.
My
I mean,
only
it's
thing
funny.
with this is it's peanuts.
Yeah.
You can take this shit off
Yeah,
and
that
just shake
shit-
it
yeah,
off.
that
and
shit
that's
ain't
it. It's
shit.
not like it's peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's like
I think he did another one where he dropped like ketchup on it.
Yeah, ketchup and shit.
It's kind of
Yeah.
good. But I mean, it's just like I said, it just goes back to who the
Right.
character that's doing it. So it's kind of cool.
Like I was
you know?
scrolling, I saw the video maybe like 12 times.
And one thing about him, he wear all his shit.
Yeah.
He does.
No.
He does. Pull it up.
All right, now let's jump into this Air Max episode and get the thing started. First question, since Sid is new here, we're going to start with her first, since she has a big collection. What's the first Air Max that got you hooked? It's like, Air Max is my shoe, I'm copping all the pairs, I need these. What's the first Air Max that got you really hooked on Air Maxes?
Air Max 90s. They're hella comfortable. Silhouette is just mad clean. You know what I mean? Like it just goes with everything, and like 90s. I don't know. They just had it like a staple growing up too. Like if I could get like a better shoe for school, like I got an Air Max. You know what I mean? And we typically get something like like that silhouette. But Air Max 90s for sure. That's my jam. Everybody probably thinks they're overrated or whatever, uncomfortable. I don't know. I just had a fucking great experience with them on my feet, so I fuck with 90s hard, like hard. You could throw probably any colorway on and be like, that's a little tough there, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely 90s. Definitely.
What we got, Jermaine?
What, the favorite or
What's the first one that got you hooked to Air Maxes?
The first one got me hooked to Air Max, like she said, the Air Max 1 and the 90s, because my big cousin always wear the 1 or the 90. They got me hooked. When I was young, saying that growing up, my big cousin had all of them. My cousin Dre had all of them. They got me hooked.
I think for me, the first one that really made me want to even like buy Air Max, I'd say probably the 97s. Just because like she said, I've seen Air Max a good majority of our life, but that was the first shoe where I was like, oh damn, like I want some Air Max, like the love for that silhouette and specific colors kind of led to wanting to buy other ones, but for sure the 97.
For me personally, it was the Air Max 1. Can't remember the colorway, but it was majority all black, and the toe box was 3M reflective. That was the first Air Max I bought. I've just been liking Air Max 1 since then. I like other models, but the Air Max 1 was the one that got me. I love Air Maxes. That's the one for me. That's the one I needed the most to have. So Air Max 1 for me, that's the one that got me hooked. So that's what I've been rocking with so far. That's the one I like.
That's one a good one, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Next question here, guys. I'll start with Serge with this one. And this is going to be a good topic to go with and kind of just get the whole table kind of just, damn. Best Air Max model. What's the best Air Max model? You can pick a color.
Come on, that Phil.
Best Air Max model, and then once we finish this, we're going to top 5 models. But what's the best model to you in general?
Damn, that's a tough one. But I think I'm gonna just go straight off the bat. I think the 1 has to be the best one. I mean, just speaking aesthetically, it's probably the easiest one to wear. It's not funky looking. It has the bubble. The colorway is probably top tier. I'd say 1s, 90s are up to me, like she was mentioning with the colorways. So I think I'm gonna keep you some. I'm gonna say the 1s. Probably the top tier. Like if I had to just pick one Air Max, I'd probably go 1s.
Okay. 95
I
mean.
knew we saw that one.
95 mean. Boy, 95 changed the game for me. It changed the game. Yes, 95. When that shoe came out, man, that shit was something different. That shoe, man, 95.
I do really like the way it's built, though.
Yeah,
95. It's chunky, but
you can wear
but
with
the
pants,
design is so innovative, though.
95 mean.
The 95 is like the Yeezy 700, going back to our Yeezy podcast.
Okay.
You can wear it with shorts, you can wear it with fat pants, with skinny pants.
Yes.
And you can't do that with every single Air Max. I mean, we'll get into it, but
95
I'm not mad at that answer. So
95.
Me, I'm going to go with the Air Max 1. Air Max 1 is the best one to me. I like the colorways. It's a comfortable model for me. It looks good with shorts, pants, everything. It's a comfortable shoe. All around, like all the colorways of the Air Max 1s hasn't disappointed. Like we got a lot of them up there on the table. All the colorways are dope. Yeah. They all stick out. They all stand out. It's definitely one of the Air Maxes that just like.
One thing about the Air Max 1, they do make real clean colorways.
Yeah, the colorways are always clean. Very clean. And yeah, like I think everyone
can't go wrong. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Air Max 1. You can't go wrong.
Like that Blueprint's fire, Concepts for sure.
I think it's the easiest one to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, it's the easiest one to appeal
like
to
for everybody. Like girls.
Yeah, they're like more like Air Force One. Like it gets simple, real simple.
No, absolutely. What we got, Sid?
90s, top tier, number 1 forever.
That's a good one.
Period.
I love 90s.
I just think like you could just do so. I don't know. I agree with you guys like about the 1s. Like I feel like it's easy. 1s are easy. You throw them on, whatever, beat them, whatever. But like I don't know, 90s like they're chunky without being they're chunky without being like a 95 chunky, but they're a little bit more like there's more to it than just like a 1. So it's like that middleman for me. It's like right in the middle where it's just kind of a little chunky, but it's also like very sleek. And I feel like a lot of people could get away with the 90. Like 97s too, they're dope, but they're mad. I don't know, like not everybody can wear them. Like
they look long on my feet, 97s. They look long.
No, the only reason I think 90 is not my top choice for the best is I think some of the colorways came too generic because they made it as such an appeal to just the general public.
Yeah.
Although like Air Max 1s and stuff, like going back in time, but if we're talking like in the new era, it's like everybody wants some cool shit.
That bacon is fire.
Yeah.
No, it is
right.
dope. Like I'm not discrediting the ones that are cool, but it's like compare the bacon to like every single Air Max one that came out in the past 5 years.
You're
Where it's
right.
like it's an Atmos. There's this shit right here, the Travis. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's just colorway wise, like. Air Max 1, you have a multitude of just like fucking pick one, bro.
Yeah.
Like you want a $200 one, a $700 one is cool. With Air Max 90, so many nice colorways, but it's like if you buy one that's just sitting at the mall, it's like people are gonna elevate to like something like this more than that. Even there's nothing wrong with that, but that was just why for me.
You right
colorway wise,
because they make a whole lot of 90s Air Max 90s.
They do.
They don't do a whole lot of
But
ones
exactly
like
why?
that.
Because she's saying
Yeah.
though, because
Yeah.
it's so
Right.
easy to wear, you
It's
know.
so easy
So
to wear.
it
You're
goes
right.
both ways. Just for
Yeah,
me
you're right.
personally, just colorway wise is just really what sets it off part for me.
So give me 5 Air Maxes that's top in your opinion.
Well, okay, now, ironically enough, the 90s one for me because I have sentimental value to it is why I'm wearing the one I wear today because that was my grandma's favorite Air Max 90, you know, I think my grandma. So, like, ever since growing up and realizing what it is she was wearing, that's going to be number one for me forever now, you know, that's why I have the
Granny
one that I
put
have
you
on.
on, boy. Granny put you on.
My tongue say love you, grandma, so that's why this is the
that's
ID
dope.
that I
Yeah.
made.
That's dope.
Number 2, I'd definitely go the 1. It's just hard because the Air Maxes I don't own a lot because it's so hard to find my size.
Yeah.
But I'd go 1, 97s, 98s, and 95s.
98.
I think 98 is a sleeper,
Sleeper.
because everyone rotates to the 97
Yeah.
and forgets that the model next to it is so similar,
Yeah.
but it has such a little spin off on the
98,
design.
man, 98.
And 98 has really good colors,
Yup.
bro.
Yeah.
Really good
The
colors.
Odell Beckham 98 was fire.
The cone one is
Yup.
fire.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
fire.
So that'd be my
Supreme
list.
fire.
Yeah, they are. The black one is
Yup.
dope. So yeah, I'm going to 90s, 1s, 97, 98, 95. 95, one of the only ones that I haven't owned yet, but there's a lot of colorways that I like.
Got you, man.
95, number 1. Air Max 1, number 2. 90s, number 3. Shit, 2 more. I gotta put that 97 there, man, cause that Chinese game with that air bubble came all the way around, that fucked the game up. Then my last one, number 5, man. Y'all might be mad when I say this, but that King Griffey Jr. one. That's hard. That's hard.
It's good though.
That's
There's,
hard.
I think there's a lot of shoes that we can agree with. I think
hard.
especially me and Z were talking about it. There's a lot of shoes like that I'm not mad at. I don't know if I'd buy and wear it,
Right,
but
right.
I can appreciate it.
Right.
The Ken Griffey is a fire ass shoe, but just like it's deteriorating to my own style, I can't pull it off.
Right.
So I'm not gonna wear it.
Right.
But I'm not mad at anyone who buys it. That's a
I
fire
would.
shoe, and it has a lot of
Fire.
good colorways too.
Yup.
So.
Fire.
For me, I'm going to take the Air Max 1. I'll go 90. I'll go 98. I like the 180s a lot. The 180s are fire for me. I'm not picking the 95, so that shit dead. I'm going to go with the Up-Tempo is number 5. I like the
Up-Tempo,
Up-Tempo. Up-Tempo's on fire. I want the Olympic colorway. Anybody got size 12, let me know. Olympic
right.
colorway is fire for me. I got the black and white, the OG. Those my 5. What we got said?
Ooh, let's do 90s, clearly, obviously. 90s, 95s, 270s, Vapor Maxes.
Vapor Max, a good one. That's a good. That new technology.
Save your
that good.
opinion, because we know you don't like Vapor
Yeah.
Maxes.
He don't like none of the new technology and shit. He like all the old shit. You know.
One
You can make a
more.
fair case for it though.
Yeah. Cause Vapor Max did good. They sold good everywhere. They sell good.
I think I'm going to have to do Bo Jackson.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Okay.
One of my favorite shoes.
Okay,
expecting
what
that.
you talking about?
I was not expecting that. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a really good one.
Keep
Like-
them bitches.
You a hater, nephew.
Hold
You
on,
a hater.
This is my
can't-
side.
Oh,
This
that
is
bitch-
my
Yeah, leave that bitch on the floor.
Nephew.
side.
Leave that bitch on the floor.
Don't say that.
Tripping.
You tripping.
Yeah, I'm barefoot
real.
before I wear those, man.
Man.
Man,
You wear a pair of them
tripping,
little
them
Tom
shits
shoes.
is
crawling them.
Them little Tom. You wear the little Tom.
Man, I'm crawling before I wear those. G.
Hey, you tripping, G. Them bitches was fire.
He should have
Fire.
left them bitches on the field. Man,
I'm fucking dead.
All right, going off that topic of the top 5 Air Maxes and everything, let's talk about what we got on feet. Since Sid is new here, we're going to start with Sid and work our way around. Sid, what we got on feet today?
I got Air Max 1. The Patas and the Monarch. You know, Z wanted to be twinning them today, so we got the same shoe on. I was
Slime.
Schlatty, you freak dog.
I low-key was gonna wear my Puerto Rico 97s, but I was like, no, let me throw on something a little more dope, you know, a little something.
man.
Then twinning them wanted. We low-key got the same
Everything
type of fit. Okay.
Everything.
Fit on.
Whole fit.
Robin V. Long.
This motherfucker looking in the mirror.
Right.
Me, I got on the Air Max 1, Pata, Monarch. Somebody here got 100 pair of Air Maxes but decided to wear the same one as me today. But that's what I got on feet. It's definitely one of my favorite pairs I do have. This one pair I wanted to have. Shout out my boy Serge, Retail Gang. And I got these for retail. My boy Serge hooked me up. But that's what I got on. What we got on?
Today I have on the Air Max Tailwind. Pretty cool shoe. The white and blue and yellow. You know, something different. The Tailwinds.
Me ain't gonna fight. It's a UCLA colorway. What's wrong with this man?
Yeah, I probably have USC
What we got,
colorway.
Val? What we got on feet?
Today I got on a Nike ID Air Max 90 that I made. Just simple blue and white. A little bit of like cream accents in between. My tongues say "Love you, Grandma." Shout out my grandma.
Pretty cool,
I
man.
miss you. And yeah, shout out Edgar for hooking me up with these. Appreciate
E,
it, man.
my boy E.
All right, let's dig back into this Air Max episode. I got a really good topic to discuss here because I feel like this is a really good one. Is Air Max the most iconic shoe for Nike? But with this being said, Air Max does have its own day, 326. A lot of shoes don't really have its own day. So is Air Max the most iconic shoe for Nike?
Most iconic for shoe for Nike? I don't have to say yes.
Over the Air Force One?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Let me tell you why, because
Okay.
if you go like overseas, like anywhere, Air Max is the shoe. They love the trainers and the Air Max. They love Air Force One, really like America thing, like
Okay.
America thing.
Yeah.
But the Air Max, that nationwide, everybody
International.
love it. Yeah, international. That everybody love Air Max. I don't have to say yes on that. I'm gonna have to say yes.
Okay.
Cause you go anywhere, people have Air Max.
Yeah, I agree.
Anywhere.
That's why I feel like this was going to be a good one because a lot of people feel like the Air Force One is. Hey, man, white girl, stop cooking Air Force Ones. I'm sorry. They really ruined the They are cooked,
Mackenzie, stop.
burnt. And I'm tired of seeing bottom Air Force Ones out here. I'm sorry. Like, it's
I
getting
think
crazy.
I
It's
think
getting
that's the
outrageous.
style though. I
It
think
is
that's the
the
style. It's the
style,
style.
I think they pre-cook them before they
I
put
think
them
that's
on. I don't
style.
think they really
Said
burn.
freak
I think
that's
they
style.
pre-cook.
in the oven at 360.
Man, it gotta be because I feel like there's no way you running these shoes down like that.
They're not
It's
beat up
style,
enough.
man.
Yeah.
It's
know.
impossible. But
Mom,
see what we got.
can you
Is-
cook
is
up my Air
Max the
Forces
most-
and take me to Starbucks?
Oh
Is it the most
my
iconic?
God,
Is this the most
you're
iconic Nike
sick.
shoe?
For the sake of like Nike brand, yeah, because Jordan is gonna be the most iconic Nike.
Okay.
Because you know, Nike owns Jordan.
But you looking at Jordan and Nike the same though?
But yeah, I mean, for the sake of the question, it technically is because you know Nike owns
yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
But for the sake of what has Nike on it,
Yeah.
absolutely. Everybody knows what Air Max
Max
is.
is.
Not
Everybody.
everybody knows what kind of Air Max they're looking for. Cause I don't.
right.
I answered 4511 phone calls talking about some. Y'all got Air Maxes?
We get that
Which
every
kind?
day.
What are you looking for? Like,
day.
but everybody knows what Air Max is. Like, whether you know what kind of Air Max you're looking for, that's a different story. But I see what you're talking about ones and stuff like that. But I feel like that's such a. I guess we know about it because of we're
The
city
culture.
folk.
Yeah, the
You know what I
culture.
mean? Like. It's a little bit different. It only just became like popular
Right.
because it's trendy now and all that extra shit. But like, yeah, I would say they definitely are the most iconic Nike.
Yeah, cause you look at everywhere, like Air Max is everywhere. Everywhere. You go any part of the world, people gonna talk about Air Max.
That's
I don't
true.
think they don't do an Air Force One like that.
And I'm going to agree just because what I said earlier about it having its own day. Like it's Air Max Day. Like you see like events
326.
and parties and stuff like that. Like even like got Air Max 90s for Air Max Day.
Yeah.
And I think it's Air Max 1. I could be wrong. I think it's Air Max 1. But I feel like this shoe just brings a lot of different value to Nike. Like it's an Air Max. Like yeah, you got your Air Force Ones. That is the most popular shoe known for Nike, but the most iconic. Like look at all these models up here. Like it's so many with the air bubble technology and just the Air Max model. We're missing a few. You got like some Barclays and Turfs and stuff like that. Like it's just a lot it changed the game. Like they have casual wear, they have basketball, they have sports, like everything. And I feel like this one here changes a lot with the Nike brand. So for me, I feel like it is the most iconic. So that's really a good one. As far as the Air Maxes, they definitely did their thing with the Air Maxes. What we got, sir?
I don't think it's anything to think about. I think it's definitely the most iconic. I think the easiest way to really compare the concept of an Air Max versus the Air Force, I feel like to anyone who's a true sneaker connoisseur, you don't have to be a sneakerhead, but just someone who appreciates sneakers. The Air Force One, to me, in the urban fashion wear era, is what you would consider a designer shoe. You wear Air Forces for certain occasions, not necessarily just I'm going to the grocery store. It's the reason why people will wear them once or twice and get rid of them, even though it's a little outrageous, but I think that's kind of the tier that you hold at Air Force One, especially even like the collab ones, like not everyone will just throw on a pair of Air Force Ones. You're going to go somewhere, you're going to do something. And the Air Max, same thing. You can do both. You can wear it up, you can wear it down, you can beat the shit out of it, and people are still going to recognize what it is, just like she said. But I also think it's just the Air Max is so versatile where, like Sid said, you don't know what you're looking for, but best believe there's an Air Max model for everybody. Even if you've never heard of it, like there are Air Maxes that we probably aren't even going to remember to mention. That somewhere's going to say, wow, no love to this one. Like it's ridiculous.
Tell you a whole lot.
There's so many shoes that don't even come out anymore, but it's just like it's so iconic to the past. So that's what Nike is. Nike's always been this innovative brand about having the coolest and the newest shit out. The biggest display of that is Air Max. All the different types of bubbles, the way shoes self-lacy,
Like you said, nephew, like your grandma, she said she loved Air Max 90. She might don't know shells about shoes, but she know about Air Max.
She really don't. She really don't.
She know about Air Max. She know about Air Max.
She really don't, but she went to the
and
mall.
She loved that shoe. Right,
got
that's why I
herself
say
a
Air Max. Everybody know about Air
fresh
Max.
pair of all white 90s.
Everybody know about that.
But the only thing with that, like, let's be honest, that bubble ain't all that comfortable. That shit hurt.
I mean, you can argue certain Air Maxes over
It all
others.
depends what model.
You can argue it.
Like the Air Max with the full bubble around, that shit not comfortable.
The Vapor
That
Max
shit
Plus?
hard.
The Vapor Max cold.
Plus?
They
Them bitches
feel
hurt,
good.
though.
No, Vapor Max feel good.
They hurt.
You know
With
what I feel hurts?
with the Vapor Max with the flat neck. Perfect.
I think the Air Max Plus looks like it hurts. That shit looks
They
stiff.
They're not. They're comfortable.
They
You're
look like
tripping.
They
hard.
hard.
They like
They
platforms.
hard. They hard. They
Man,
hard.
I be.
That's a good
I be
shoe,
wearing
man.
that. I was about to say,
They look
you're
stiff like a
tripping.
motherfucker.
They
I know
tripping.
these bitches hurt.
No,
They
don't.
don't. You're tripping.
I know these bitches hurt.
They
Bitches,
don't.
I'm heavy.
these
They
bitches
get
heavy as hell.
They get heavy.
I know Z trying to
You
shoot
can
a
wear this as a
3-pointer in this
boot. You wear
bitch.
this for a boot.
And that's a great scoop, man. It's heavy.
They're like Gordon.
Z be doing high knees in these bitches. Talking about some my calves strong as hell, boy.
So I got a bonus question. What Air Max is a staple for Chicago? What Air Max do you see people wearing the most in Chicago?
Oh, 95.
90s too.
Yeah, 90, 95.
It's so crazy though because
Yeah.
we're so diverse that you can go block to block and
Yeah.
the pick
Yeah,
90s. 95s are crazy.
90s and 95. I got you.
90's got to be a
90.
West Side shoe.
Cause I'm guys.
All right, chill out because actually a 95
I meant
is a West
95.
Side.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
That's what
I
I'm
meant
saying because
95 is
95
definitely a West Side
definitely
shit.
West Side.
Shout out all our West Side shoppers, man.
You gotta think about it. When you go to school, like you were saying, most kids wear 90s. When you go to school and shit, most kids wear 90s. But 95s, everybody wear that.
Except the white girls, pre-cooked Air Force Ones.
Yeah, they wear Air Force One.
I can agree with the 95 thing though, but I
Yeah.
think 90 has been a good mix right
Yeah,
there, just right there.
90.
I feel like
Yeah, cause
Chicago.
you go to school, your mama buy you a
for
pair
sure.
of 90s.
sure.
Guaranteed. Cause they match your uniform.
And it might actually be one of the
They
cheapest
match
Air
your
Maxes.
uniform.
I know
Yup.
that's
And it
right.
might be the cheapest Air Max.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as like the top tier ones, like
Yeah.
I think the 90 might be
Hold
the cheapest
on,
one.
I don't know. I think
It's
the
cheaper than a
90
270.
I'll-
It's cheaper than a 95. It's cheaper than a 97.
I
Cheaper
think
than a
the Air
98.
Max 1 might be the cheapest.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
a.
Nah, I
They're
think
the same price.
are cheaper.
I did it the same price.
They're like
But
same
size-
price. They're like
yeah.
same price.
130 to 140.
Yeah, 130, 140. Easy.
About
Well, for
retail.
y'all.
Yeah.
What we got, cameraman Jazz?
Air Max 1s are 150 minimum.
So Air Max 90 is cheaper.
The 90.
Minimum is 150.
Air Max 90s are 130,
I
right?
don't
90s
know.
all
I
next
told
year.
whole lot. I don't know.
I think
For,
they're like 120.
for men's sizes, because we grade school game.
Oh my God, this grade school shit gonna kill me all night.
I thought they were about the same.
I'd pay a good
I
90
feel like-
bucks for
but-
my
but
shit.
The Air Max for sneaker connoisseurs or sneakerheads is the Air Max 1.
Yeah, a lot of people love the Air Max 1 because that's the first one and shit, like one of the first
It's the most
ones.
cleanest.
I think
Yeah,
it's the easiest one to
clean.
style.
It get more style.
I think Air Max ones get more love because they just because they are so easy that a lot of people wear them. But listen, like Travis's, Atmos, Pata, like these like big collabs mostly do a one.
Yeah, mostly
it's
do a
you
one.
know what
They
I
know
mean.
where to
So
go.
that's why.
Because it's the cheapest pinpoint as far as what you could build for the people. But we also got to think about that most of the people who've had collabs or collect some of the crazy Air Max 1s are all the OGs that we look up to that were probably there when that shoe actually came out
Clark
or
had
around
one.
that time.
got one.
And it was probably the hottest shit that came out.
212.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that. But which one y'all think more people have, the Air Max 1 or the Air Max 90?
Oh, 90.
One.
No,
I
90.
think the 90 because the 90, like you said
It
earlier,
goes back. It
and more
hits them
people,
all.
it hit them all the time.
Oh, so the
We ain't talking about the
World
height.
Around Z.
We ain't talking about the height.
Come
I think more people have Air Max 90.
Oh, for
It all
sure.
depends where you at too.
I think
'Cause a whole lot of ones don't come out like that.
My aunt loves 95. She keep begging for 95.
95 the best shit. I love your auntie. That's the best
95,
shit.
they just, we gonna get into that next, but
95 the
95
best.
just, they just
The
don't
best.
do it for me. Like I just,
best.
Only,
95s don't
only
do it
dude
for
from
you?
the west side that don't like 95s.
I ain't from out west.
Where you live? You from Madison Pulaski.
I'm over east.
He said Madison for
Who's
Who's squares?
That's wild. I can't believe you put me out there like that. All right, so Air Max definitely has some great models out there, great colorways. Everything about the Air Max is great, iconic. With all great shoes come bad shoes. So with Air Max, what's the worst?
The
We got
wor-
the worst. What's the worst Air Max? Even if it's not like a model, what's the worst colorway you're seeing in the model that you like? You can. It's a two-part question, but I'll start with Sis, since he's an Air Max connoisseur, and then I'll go with Serge after, and then I'll go then Jermaine. So what we got said?
Fuck. The worst.
If you need help, I can just tell you 95.
No.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing.
95 are fighting shoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Nasty, yeah.
Fuck, the worst. I don't know. Come back to me, cause I love Air Max. I'm an Air Max enthusiast.
You seen some bad model, like you could have kept that Air Max, like that.
Oh, you know what's fat as hell? Uncle Shoe like a motherfucker. Those LTDs.
I'm about to say that. I love you, Sid. I love you. I said that.
You did
I
say
said
that
earlier.
earlier.
I'm gonna do LTD. Terrible.
Them bitches are definitely
Terrible.
fat as hell.
Terrible.
I was like, y'all could have really just kept that shit.
Kept that.
And it's just like,
That's your boy favorite shoe, I think.
Kevin Love had them bitches on Eminem.
Eminem. That's his favorite shoe.
Not me.
He said that's his favorite. He said that's his favorite.
said-
Air Max. I'm like, damn.
yeah, you see where he from?
I'm like, damn. But he made. I love
They got
Detroit.
the fat
I love
bottom, like it's
Detroit.
long at the
It's
back.
just so just not flattering. Like it
That
just
shit
looks
terrible.
uncomfortable. It looks dumb heavy. Like you talk about this shit being heavy.
Yeah.
That shit is
No, that shit terrible.
definite brick. Like that shit is
Terrible.
like you throw that at somebody. You
And that
knock
shit
them
come
unconscious.
out all the time.
does.
Why
That's
they keep
colorway,
making
too.
that shit?
But
Night like, man, he still selling these
That's
bitches.
a white man barbecue shoe.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yup.
He said, "Oh, white
Yup.
man."
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
not. It just does not flatter, and it's funny because they only really come in men's sizes.
Yeah, I
Nobody else
seen-
wanna wear that
Yeah, I ain't never
goofy
seen
ass
them. Right, I ain't never seen them in kids' size.
Imagine a 6-year-old stomping around in them
When I worked
bitches.
in Nike, we only had them in men.
They keep
every
they
color.
keep
Yeah.
a white pair and a black pair.
And
Now,
the
They had
and
a
the
white
white
and gray pair.
and they have the white with the red and
Red,
black.
yep, they have
Oh
that one too.
man,
It's
those
on
are
Football
yeah.
Club.
I seen it on
That
there.
might be a good worst shoe though. You working like
Nah,
somewhere.
fuck that.
Nah, that joint
Yeah.
heavy.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
you working sitting down, motherfucker.
That's why I say if you work out, fucking
Work
kick
at a
it,
toll booth,
motherfucker.
maybe. Motherfuckers don't gotta
It
get
might
up.
be a good worst shoe though, man. It might be a good
150.
Because Nike keep making them, man.
Said open it
Them
up.
motherfuckers terrible.
Them bitches
Yeah,
are just so
dog.
fat,
Yeah, dog.
bro. Them bitches are fat. They're like
That
they're
was a
not
good one.
flattering.
Okay.
Not nothing. Like yuck.
What we got, Serge?
Don't hate me, Unk, but I fucking hate those tailwinds, dog.
Oh! That's the worst?
Maybe from my era, from the shit
No,
that I
yeah.
remember,
Tailwind the
like,
shit, man.
oh man,
Tailwind the shit.
I try to get into
I'm gonna wear
it.
another coat.
I can't wear them bitches.
colorway.
They little as hell. Them bitches don't even look like an Air Max. Them bitches look like a get the fuck out the store. Oh my god! And then to top things off, you got this UCLA color, man.
Yeah, the UCLA color, man.
Like they don't look bad on you, but it's just not a me shoe, man.
Yeah, but they
there's
good
just
shoe,
there's
though.
just certain
They feel good
shoes
on feet.
that I have to cross out just because of the size that I wear, and that is one of them bitches that is a pinky toe. No,
Oh,
no.
Tailwind fired on that. Man.
Oh man, maybe in
You
like
know, I still love you. That
in
man.
1975, that bitch was cool.
I could put a
sorry.
tailwind on, but I like them though. They clean. For me, it's going to be the 95s. The 95s.
Watch out, goofy.
The
95.
95s are bad and look like a fucking race car. The remote control cars. It's a big bulky shoe. I don't like it. It reminds me of the fucking Iversons. That's what you remind me of. It's
Aw,
big,
you're
it's
tweaking.
big,
I love the Iverson.
It's bulky and it looks bigger on bigger feet, like a 12, 13, 14.
Yeah,
Huge.
He's just mad because
That
he
man
got
mad.
both.
Well, yeah,
He's
like
mad.
I
My
got a bigger
gang,
foot.
I got Jerry Jones out on my feet.
95.
95s are the worst for me.
You know what's crazy? I noticed a pattern. All your air bubbles pop. What
No,
the
I
fuck you
didn't-
be doing in them
I didn't say
bitches?
my air bubbles
Just
pop. I
fucking
said
tap
too
dancing.
big.
I said one.
It's just being a size 12.
One shoe.
He be tap dancing in
It
them
was
bitches.
one
He be-
shoe that popped.
Heavy
It was
foot
my
ass.
LeBron. I was hooping in my LeBron and the bubble popped. And I heard.
Heavy foot ass.
But
No, that
but-
motherfuckers who fucking walk like that and shit, fucking gallop.
Damn.
She a hater. She can't.
No, you can't eat on 95, man.
You a hater,
But I
right?
don't like 95s though. They just big. They bulky. I don't like the cut.
So
That's
you
cool.
think that should be okay,
LT
but not no fucking 95?
No, LTD is an honorable
That
mention.
LTD, the
bad.
Tripping.
terrible.
That's bad.
Terrible.
That's like one of the
And they
shoes
made
you
my
see,
they
like,
made my
at the gas
97 look
station.
bad. For real, man.
That's bad. But no, like the 95 for me personally is the worst I'm going to pick. But they have nice colorway. The 95s, I'm sorry. 95s are good colorways. Don't get me wrong. I like the OG colorway. I like some of them out. The Kim Jones up there is fire. It didn't get a lot of love when it came out.
Yeah,
But
I don't know why people didn't like Tim.
I just don't like it. I can't pull it off. It's a bigger shoe. It's kind of bulky, and I didn't like it. So that's my worst take. What we got?
Me, hand me that Supreme shoe right there.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
This the 96X. Now the regular 96, nice, but the 96X, terrible, terrible. This shit is weak,
Yeah.
terrible. But the regular 96, real good. But the 96X,
Oh, this too. Yeah, this is stupid. Whatever this is.
the 360, terrible.
Oh man, this.
I like it though.
It's always
see.
terrible, but I
Let me
like
see.
it.
I like it though. I can wear that.
It's like a mix of like a 98.
Yeah,
or
360.
whatever.
Yeah,
I had to
98.
look it
Yeah,
up.
360.
Oh,
We were talking about that
man.
earlier.
You know
It's
what I
like
really,
360.
you know what a really bad Air Max and it's one of those shoes that you love or you hate it. The 720s.
The 7th, yeah.
Those were so uncomfortable.
No, I'm gonna tell you
It
which.
look like
No,
it.
I'm gonna tell you which 720 terrible. I hope you pulled it up too, Jack. I hope you pull it up. The 720 high. I think it's called the Saturn. It's high. Yeah, the most. That shit
Oh,
terrible.
those are disgusting.
Terrible.
Oh, my
man,
God.
terrible.
Those are disgusting.
Terrible. You right about that.
But like the
You right.
720s, like
Right.
we
A face,
there.
a fake 97.
But that one I don't wear though.
no,
Yeah,
but
that's
they're
cool.
just
Who
so
got that on?
That's cool.
Uzi had
they're
that one
just
on.
That
so
was cool. Both are the
They didn't
high.
do no justice with the colorways for the
Yeah,
720.
yeah.
well,
they-
and
That's why
it's just like
The best
I
one like
gotta-
the black and lime green.
Bro, I got a
That's
pair
the
for
one.
fucking free, and I still do not want the bitches. No, but 720s, them hoes were mad uncomfortable. They're heavy. And they made a big deal about them
Let me
too.
show you something there. Let me tell you what else sweet as hell. The Air Max 2021. Look at this shit, nephew.
Yeah, it's terrible. Some shit
Look at
Zia
this
wear.
shit.
Yeah,
Some
I
shit
seen. I
Zia
already
wear.
know what you're
That
talking
shit
about.
weak as hell.
I already know what
Zia
you're
wear
talking
that
about.
on hoop.
That shit
The
weak.
honorable mention of the worst Air Max, it's going to pop on the screen. That Air Max 2 with the different colors on it, like that light one.
I disagree.
That shoe was bad. I'm pulling that real quick.
The Air
so I
Max
can see
2.
it. I'm gonna show
Which one you talking about?
I'm gonna show you right now.
The one that's after the one.
I'm showing you.
Oh
That shoe right there was a bad
no, man, my boy Braun had that on. That
I told you that was an Unk shoe.
Yeah, that boy, my boy Braun had that on.
I told him that was some shit.
I don't
he
like
wear.
that shit.
That
I don't
shit
like
was
all that.
bad.
Yeah, my boy Braun had that on.
That's an honorable mention for bad. That's a bad shoe.
That's a good one, man.
The GR colors are not good, but
Yeah, the GR color.
That
That the
was-
Atmos,
that
right?
wasn't- that
That the
wasn't good.
Atmos?
it's different.
They could have kept that.
Yeah, my
That
boy
one
Braun-
coulda at
my boy
most
Braun-
stayed in the
yeah,
store.
My boy Braun had that on, man.
Man.
Anything Braun, well, he be,
Oh, you
Because
know,
Brown wore it, though, man.
it's hot.
Shout out to
this-
Bron for wearing this jersey though,
I'm
because
fucking
this bitch.
It's alright,
There's
bitch.
there's another shoe. It was
Carmelo had it on too.
like it was like
had
a
it on.
women's exclusive.
I looked it
I'm
up.
fucking dead. Y'all fucking wild.
What was it?
No, it was just like a women's exclusive shoe. They're called the Theas. Dumb
I
shit.
remember that. That
I know
shit
you're talking
ran
about.
tight. I
you're
told
talking about.
every lady that bought that shoe at my job at Nike, you have to go like a full size, maybe 2 sizes up.
Yes.
That feel was terrible.
Those were so bad.
They were.
And like I like when they make like women's exclusive bullshit, like sometimes it could be a hit, sometimes it can be a miss. Like they had the Dias, those weren't as bad as the Theas. The Theas were
Terrible.
terrible.
Yes,
They
I
were
agree.
flat. They had an air bubble in them, but that shit was like
Like
pencil
thin.
fucking thin.
It was thin.
And like I said, they just ran so small. They was supposed to be like the shoe that you throw on every day and
Mm-hmm.
all of that bullshit. And it's just like that shit was terrible. That silhouette was
I
ugly.
have. Go ahead.
No, it's just like that shit right there was disgusting to me. Like y'all could have kept that shit.
I have one more.
You got a lot of bad Air Maxes. You
Yeah,
like them.
it's a lot. It's so many Air Max.
Yep.
We ain't name a whole lot. It's so many.
Yeah, it's
but
a
it's
lot.
one more Air Max called the Air Max SC.
And see,
man,
I
I
was
remember
just
that one.
about to talk
Here,
about
I
that
remember that
too.
one.
I'm gonna show my
that
nephew.
shit, another
I remember
heavy
that
as
one.
hell.
That's the shit you would wear.
I
Though.
remember
No,
that.
not that.
No,
No,
looking
nasty,
yeah.
to work to work.
no, nah.
At a
I
toe
was just
booth.
about to
Yeah,
talk about
toe
them
booth,
bitches.
nah.
I remember that.
That's
That's
just
bad,
wait.
though.
I remember that.
Shit, wait. I can't do it.
There's so many Air Maxes
It's
that are
so
specifically
many.
appealed to
Right.
certain age groups, certain like everything. Like not to say that you have to be in that age group or that like type of core that they're aiming for to wear this stuff, but a lot of them you can definitely see where they're coming from. You
Yeah.
know, it's like just a shoe that's not an Air Max, like a Monarch.
Yeah.
You
It's
think a
cool.
Monarch is meant for a 17-year-old?
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
Is that Drake
know,
shoe
but-
considered Air Max?
The Skepta?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
Air
called
Max.
Skepta?
That's Air Max. I told.
Is that what it's
see,
called,
yeah,
Skepta?
yeah. That's the
No,
Air Max,
Skepta's
right?
Skepta's a 97, right?
Skepta's a 97, which has a different
Which is
cover.
fire.
But yeah, Air
I'm
Max,
talking
right?
about the Terra, the one like a K-Swiss. Is that a?
Yeah,
Is that a?
that's Air Max,
The
right?
Nocta one.
Is
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
considered
that's Air Max.
It's technically Air Max technology.
I
Yeah.
told you Air Max. I told you that earlier. Like that Air
that
Max.
bitch is up, uncomfortable, but
It's
it's raw
good
as
though.
hell.
I like it. I'm gonna give me a pair. Nephew got one.
But Steve,
Uncomfortable,
I like-
but raw as hell. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I would wear these.
But that considered Air Max, though, right?
That's Air
I
Max.
guess, yes, up there. I mean, wouldn't put it in my top 5, but I don't think it's trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a cooler version of a K-Swiss.
All right, so we're going to get into this next topic. Going to be a great debate. Going to start with Sid here with this one. What's the best Air Max collaboration that you've seen that you like? And then after that, we're going to get into our top 5 collaborations. What's the best collaboration that you like? What's the best one?
just one. All right.
Give me one. The top favorite that you just love, all the stuff they put out that you like and that you can
Oh, easy, Pata.
see. Pattern? Okay.
Yeah. Cause it's like they'll do something safe with like something like this, then they'll do like some little different and shit like that. But they're cold, like just clean shit. That or Atmos, but definitely I would say
Both
just
of
for
them
my
good.
sake, like I would just say Pata.
You picked two good ones.
Yeah, that was a good one. What we got, Serge?
Damn. I don't know. That's a tough one. It's like a part of me wants to scream out concepts because I really liked all the concept stuff,
That was
even
fun.
though it might not be a
all
lot.
three
But
was
it's like
hard.
this is the
Concept.
best one right here.
The heavy? I like the far out.
Yeah, I like the
Orange.
far out. The heavy cold though. I love the heavy.
got
I mean,
that
I'm not mad at her decisions either, but I'd probably
Yeah.
just say concepts just to be different, and because I like the fact that it's colorful as shit. So
Me? Oh, you already know Z. Undefeated. Then Atmos number 2, but undefeated, hands down, been killing the game for years with Air Max. Undefeated.
I like
You
them.
want this?
I just wish it wasn't
Yeah,
97.
they got different ones though. They got different ones. Undefeated got a whole lot of Air Max, a whole lot.
what is it, 95s, 90s,
They got a
97s,
whole lot.
98s?
They killed. Then Atmos number 2 for me.
I'm gonna go with. I wish he put out more. That Sean was hard. That Sean Witherspoon.
Yeah,
was
that's Sean
That
hard.
was dope.
That Sean was hard. My honorable mention will be Supreme. I've seen good mouse on Supreme, but
Like what, motherfucker?
Well, you like that 96?
the other one they put out was 97, 98.
They did a 98 that was
Yeah.
The 98 was fire. All colors was decent on
These
that
are
one.
like what?
The black one was
Yeah.
decent.
Man,
Them all
what?
was decent. They was all fire, but Supreme would be an underrated one for me. But me personally, I think if Sean would have stayed with Nike more, would
Yeah.
have seen some really
That,
good
man, I
models.
love Sean. That
But
shit was good.
imagine that.
That corduroy.
Imagine that corduroy joint on an Air Max 90 would have been stupid.
Yeah, and I like the way he did it. He took the Air Max 1.
Air Max 1 and 97.
97.
I don't think he would have been
fire.
able to move off from
It's
that
shit.
from
I
that
think
model.
he would have probably like bounced.
He could have
back,
just put
but-
out 50 colors of that model
But
and called it a day.
Sean for me was definitely one of
Yeah.
them.
And I like the way he did it. He had a lot of people to help him out with
Yeah.
different.
Fuck
I like the way
Sean.
he did it.
Yeah.
Damn, that
it was good.
He seemed like a
Damn,
cool
like
brother.
that.
I don't know him, but he seemed like a cool brother.
Nah, Nash is cool though. Fuck
That's
that.
round 2. That's your competition.
Fuck round 2.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
damn.
Nah, I'm not kidding.
That for me, that's going to be the one for me, Sean. But now we got into what's our best. What's the top 5 in your opinion? Don't got to be in order,
All right.
but give me if you want to come back to you, we can.
Nah, I already wrote it down.
Oh, excuse me, I did text you
I
that.
didn't know you could write on your phone.
Type it,
There you
whatever.
go.
Since you want to be a
That's
fucking
being technical.
smart ass.
What we got, Sid?
Technical.
All right. Man, it's not in any order.
Okay.
But I said the Travis Scott 270 Reacts because I really like them. I really wanted them. I don't like the ones at all. They look like a loaf of fucking bread. Like
Shout
at
out
all.
Efren and Bimbo.
Then I said Atmos 90s, the Duck Hunter camos.
Okay.
Fire.
Fire. The Air Max, the Pata Air Max ones. Even though I got the Monarchs, the Aqua ones are top tier.
Okay.
That one's probably like the best color that they have. These joints right here.
Bacon.
The bacon, man, good.
These are so hard. And then just like on some like super generic shit, just the off-white Vapor Max, but the black colorway.
Okay.
That I know you don't like Vapor Maxes, but I fuck with Vapor Maxes. And if I could get my hands on a pair that's not like over $3,000, I probably would grab them.
I like all those. In my opinion, I can't go shoe for shoe, but I'll pick like the designer part of it or whoever designed them. But I'll go with Travis, Para, Atmos, Undefeated, and then my last one's that's a tough one for me, but I'm going to have to go with Concepts. The concept pack was decent. All three was fire to me. I like them all. That was a goal
Fire.
for me. That's my 5 I'm rolling with. What we got, sir?
Go with the Cause 90. I think that's the black or the white. I like it a lot. The Freddy Krueger 95.
Fire.
If anybody has a 14, I have been looking for that. He knows I've been looking for that for a minute. Those are crazy. I'll probably go like a Concepts one. Heavy's gonna be my choice of preference. I wouldn't mind the bacon probably as a 4th, and 5th. Man, it's tough. There's so many not like Air Maxes to think about. I'd probably do like an off-white 97.
Okay.
Either white or Serena. I really wouldn't be picky.
I'm gonna have to say all the undefeated shit, man. I love undefeated. That's number 1 to me.
Okay.
That's number 1. Then number 2, it gotta be Atmos, man. They snapped me with all they animal print shit, like the animal print in 95 and shit, and that shit cold. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with Concepts. All the ones they did a real good job. Number 4, shit, man. Number 4, I like the one with Caveman Joshua got on, but that one right there, the clock, man, that good one, man. That slept on. That's a lot of people slept on that. That one and number 5 don't have to be.
Take a sip.
It's kind of hard. You fuck me up when you say you like that Supreme shit, and that messed my head up.
That was a pretty good collab to me. I think that.
If you close your eyes, maybe.
Yeah, cause that 98, I love that 98. When you say 98, that Supreme snap one, cause the red one hard to me. The red, I like the black, the red. But I'm gonna tell you what's true. I like, man. I like that Nod X 97.
Wow, honorable mention the Nas,
The
Nas
Nod
X
X,
joint.
yeah, the Nod X,
With
that
the
black,
blood
the
in
blood, and that shit cold, man.
Wow.
That shit cold. I love that shit. Yeah,
Wow,
that's my shit.
I was not expecting to hit that one
Yeah.
today. Honorable mention, cameraman job just hit the Gundams. I could have put Off White in there, but I feel like
Yeah, I love all white
the
shit.
Off White pair kind of for me kind of like watered down the
Okay.
the collaboration from like game for me.
If he picked a off white We going with the 90, right? The only one he did, right?
No, 97.
97,
He
but
did 97.
that's the
Serena.
Williams.
He did
That's
two
cold.
97s.
Yeah, that's cold.
He
Yeah.
did a white one.
Yeah.
And,
But
which-
that was a 90.
okay.
and then he did Vapor Maxes too.
Yeah, but which one we picking though? Which
97?
one?
No,
we picking
just saying
97.
he
I'm
did
thinking
Serena,
97.
like in
I'll
the
do the all
90s
white
and
97.
97s.
That was a little
Vapor
purple
Max
in there and shit.
No,
like that.
that's the
Pink.
Serena one.
He did do
I'm
Vapor
I'm talking
Max.
about the
He
all
did do
white
Vapor
one.
Max.
That's
He
what I
did
just
Vapor Max.
said.
He did
That's
too.
right.
That's what I said.
I did
No, he
say
did.
that.
He did too.
Cold.
Honorable mention. None of us mentioned the Cactus Plant Flea Market Vapor Max. Them bitches.
Oh,
Yeah, they cool.
yeah.
They cool.
Fire.
They cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I
cool.
feel like people just threw into the dark and we forgot about
Well,
that.
because
One
wasn't it like
crazy.
only like grade school or only
No, I
women
think it was
or something?
women's, right? But it,
Yeah.
it had
Serena
extended
was.
sizes though.
But the Serena,
It was
Yeah,
just
but-
I gotta
impossible
agree.
to
That
get.
Serena
Yeah.
fire.
Serena is nasty.
What's the best?
That's
Air Max,
right.
what's the best off-white collab with Air Max?
The 90.
No, the OG Vapor Max.
The OG, the white for me, the OG white.
No, there's only
I'm
one
going
OG.
with
It's
90.
the one with the black bubbles.
I'm
The
going
other
with
two
90.
are the second iteration.
I like
he
the
dropped.
the white 90 though for sure.
The 90.
That one's nice too.
Yeah, the 90.
And he did do two
He
90s.
snapped on the 90.
The Vapor Max was decent. I wouldn't
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear it personally.
But 90s are right
I'm gonna have
behind
to say
it.
the 90s, man.
the 90s
I'm
are.
gonna have to say the 90s. The 90s cold.
Man, underrated for me though. I don't know. Jasmine might know, but that cork was fire.
The cork was nasty.
yeah,
The 90?
Cork, yeah, the cork was
Yeah, the
nasty.
90. Yeah, the court nasty.
They had the
That's
LeBron
nasty.
cork.
Yeah,
They had
that's
a few
nasty.
corks, but
I
That
think I
Galaxy
bought a
one that
Bron
dropped a couple
That
years
got-
ago,
yeah.
that's pretty dope.
that cork was.
We didn't talk
hard.
about the Mars Landing 90. That
Mars
was
Landing.
fire.
the rail one.
Huh?
The moon
The moon
landing,
landing.
not the Mars.
yes.
The Mars landing.
The
was
that
brick.
one's still cool though. It's a brick, but it's cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, the moon landing is fire. We didn't talk about that Chicago one.
Chicago.
We
Yeah,
talked
we
about it.
talked
We didn't
about it
mention it
earlier.
though.
Bottom
Yeah,
of
All the
bottom
streets in the
was-
bottom.
Yeah,
was
so
fire.
that's probably.
There's a lot of crazy shit. That's
Yeah, a whole lot of
bro.
Air Max. A whole lot.
Honorable mention for those another collab that I kind of I don't know if it's not a collab, but the Air Max Zeros is underrated. That first colorway, that white and
The
blue.
zero nasty.
White
I remember
blue was decent.
I remember they first came out. People going crazy.
Yeah.
No, that yellow coat.
The yellow, the Tinker edition.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah,
one more.
cold.
I've been looking for.
I got a
Yeah,
picture.
cold.
The Air Max 180, the CDGs. Those are
Yes,
Yeah,
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 that's the
no
black
fight.
and pink
all
one,
three
right?
Black
colors.
pink.
There's a white and pink, a pink on pink. Shout out
Shout
JLP,
out Pluma.
man.
Do Kanye got 180?
CDG collabs are crazy.
Do
Yes.
Kanye got 180?
It never came out to the public.
Yeah,
That was
but
the,
he got
if I'm not
180.
mistaken, the first shoe Nike let him
Yeah.
play with, right? It was an
Yeah,
as the
180.
bear on the
Yeah,
tongue.
he got
Big
Jared
Jasper
Tom.
moment in this one. with
Yeah.
the music.
Now,
That
this
Clark,
is a
that
lot of
Clark
crazy
Kent
shit.
Air Max was decent too.
I love Clark
That
Kent for
Clark
that,
Kent was
man.
decent. That joint was
All
hard.
of them, the trainer, all of them, the one,
That was hard.
all of the Air Force Ones.
snapped.
He snapped.
That Eminem.
The
Never
Eminem,
mind.
no, he got that LTD. That's his
He
favorite
said,
too.
"Never
You
mind."
can't do that. You can't do
Never
that.
mind.
Oh my
can't do
goodness, he said never mind.
LTD is-
Well, let's also not forget. I feel like people forget that the whole 270 wave kind of first started with Drake. That's when I bought
Yeah,
mine.
270 is
Because
a
I
good
feel like
shoe.
people forget about there was the first colorway I saw was 4 of them. It was all black. It was an orange bubble, a blue bubble, a pink bubble, and a green bubble. I bought that bitch after he dropped God's Plan because he was wearing the green one and the blue one. I bought the orange one and they sold out. I think that might have been one of the first and only 270s besides the second iteration of that came out that really sold
270 a
out.
good shoe.
It's not in my top 5, but I think it is a sleeper. A lot of the colors that come out are
bitches
fucking
are
disgusting or
so-
ugly, but
I think all like the new technology Air Max, people don't fuck with them.
'Cause
like
they're
the old-
ugly as
they
shit.
I
like
just
the
got a
old-
peek
they
out of my
like the old
peripheral,
one.
like that Valentine.
The
No, Valentine.
I'll
Day
tell-
was a
Those are cool.
decent
The
time.
I
90s?
was telling
Yeah.
Zeke,
Yeah.
I
Out
was
the Air
telling Zeke
Force.
earlier today, like the 2090s Air Max, the new technology one, they pretty good. They feel good on feet. You might don't like the style of the shoe, but it's real good on feet.
All right, guys. So we're going to get into the next topic. So we've been seeing a lot of Air Maxes come out lately, but some older models haven't been coming out yet, or haven't came out again in a while. What Air Max model do you want to see come out again that you haven't seen in a while, like older models or models that's been out that hasn't retroed or something like that? What pair do you want to see? I'm gonna start with Jermaine on this one, and what we're gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with the 98 and the 96.
Okay.
I feel like they don't never do a whole lot of. I think a 96 is a slept on shoe, but I want more 96 and 98s.
All right. What we got said?
I was just gonna say a 96, only because that was the year I was born. But I'm just being picky, and you don't really see. We were talking about this earlier, like maybe seeing one in person,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
maybe, and it's just like just something different. You know what I mean? Just something to see. I don't want to see. We don't have to keep on doing more new shit. Like, you know, Nike already established hella good fucking silhouettes. So it's like, why don't you like you quick to re-retro a Jordan or something like that? Like, why don't you re-retro like a good like Air Max? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that'd be fire. That's not like an infrared or you know what I mean? Like something like that's a little bit basic. Like, I want to see some new shit or some old new shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Cause I was telling Z, I was happy as hell when Nike did the BW right there. I was happy as hell when they made colorways of that,
You know
like the
what's so
LA
funny?
colorway, that colorway. I was happy as hell.
you know what's so
I brought my
funny?
2015s out one day.
Oh, hell no.
man, that's a good shoe.
This like,
Ew.
cause I still work in sneaker retail. A lot of like old heads would come in,
Yeah.
look for
People
these.
sleep
You
on
know what
that
I
shit,
mean?
man.
Like, you know, like people my
They
era,
ain't nephew style.
yeah.
I don't like that.
But-
He looking at like what?
But
the
like,
fuck?
you know, people from like our generation, our age
That's just
group,
like a
they're
meatloaf.
like, like absolutely the fuck nah.
But
like
I'm glad Nike came out. With
people
that.
like a little bit older, they're like, oh fuck, like y'all
That's hard.
got these bitches, you know what I mean? And it's just like, when I first thought about it, I was just like, oh damn, these are beef as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
That
no
was my
thanks.
summer smash shoe too. I wore that
But-
every day with summer smash.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta
Beef as
remember,
hell.
like, you gotta remember, like, shit that came out way back when, like, around, like,
Yeah.
when you were a teenager, shit like that, that's, like, re-retro, and you're like, fuck, like, I can't believe that's out again, you know
Right.
what I mean? You used
That's
to
hard,
wait in
man.
the
That's
mall for them
hard.
bitches, you know what I mean? So, you gotta think about that, too, like I said, like, I sold that shoe to a lot of, like, older people, like, in their 40s, you know, 40s, 50s, and stuff like that,
That's a
because
good one.
that was their shit back in the day, you know what I mean? So, I respect everybody.
He want to see a 2015 or something. See?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 98 too. I feel like the 98 got the production stopped right when it was at its peak. Because I'm thinking, what, 2017, 2018, 98s were getting pushed the same way 97s were.
Yeah.
And they kind of stopped at like 2 or 3 really good colorways and kind of just like, all right,
Yeah.
we're going to move on with the 97. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's cool, but the 98, I think that might be the best possible Air Max you could collab, to be honest. So
Yeah, fine.
I'd like to see that come back because when they came out, I definitely didn't have no bread to buy them bitches. So
Cause when Supreme did it, I'm like, damn, they snapped. Oh, they
Yeah,
did a
they
good
did
job.
it.
I'm like,
Even
whoever
the
on
ones-
their team did a good job.
But even
picking
the ones that
shit.
were in collabs, like the cone one that I was
Yeah.
talking about, that's just crazy.
Do you guys feel like, before I get to my thing, at least, do you guys feel like Nike would try to push one of these shoes on a high-profile celebrity to try to bring them back?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Travis in the 98
Yeah.
would just make sense.
Yeah, they gotta do that.
You know, just Union in 98 would
Yeah.
make sense. Like, you know, like it's, I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
I think Trapper would do a good job with 98. Or
That'd be
like a
crazy.
98 or 97. I think he'd do an excellent job.
For me, I would like to see come back. I would like to see the 180s come back. Only because Michael Jordan wore them, and a lot of people be
Yeah.
like, you know, Mike wore this shoe, Mike wore this shoe. You don't see a lot of 180s at all, really. I can't
True.
remember the last time one
Agreed.
came out.
And you get the 180 and you get the Charles Barkley 180s too.
Yeah, like a lot of 180s haven't been releasing at all, and I feel like
That'd be nice.
that's
Make the
one
CDG
shoe that
collab.
you can, yeah, like the one shoe that you can see come back and kind of maybe see more collaborations with. And another thing too, like it's kind of law like around like Kick Talkers right now. Every time we debate a topic, it comes out.
It does.
The shoe comes
It's crazy.
out, or it comes out. It's I think we're like 3 for 3.
Woo woo, hit it in the air. Woo woo. Air Max 180 CDG,
We're like
CDG.
3 for 3. Like so far.
We talked about 950s, right? 950s came out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was something else we discussed too, and like oh here it is, like it happened, like
Was it LeBron's though?
The Travis Lowe's.
yeah.
He was wearing number both black.
Yep.
Black and tan or whatever.
Yeah, like a lot of every time something happens, like every time we discuss something, it ends up happening. So don't be surprised if it's on your feed, like you know what, Air Max 180 or 96 or 97 or something like
crazy.
that's coming out. Like, it's been happening so far.
Nike cut the check.
But 180, but the 180 for me, definitely I would like to see come back. So that would be a good one. All right, so definitely looking forward to seeing what's going on with Nike coming forward with the Air Max editions. Later on in the year, maybe next year, we're going to see what's going on. But the last topic we're going to get into, we've kind of been discussing off camera already, and I'll start with Sydney on this one. What do you want to see, or who do you want to see collab with Nike Air Max next? Whether it's a brand like I'm a Manir, Union, or celebrity, or athlete, like, or radio personality or something like that. Who do you want to see do it? You can list off 3 or more if you want, but what's the main? Who the main person you want to see going forward? Collab with Nike Air Max, kind of bring life back into Air Maxes.
Yeah, like I had mentioned, I think Billie Eilish would do a justice, a good Air Max.
Yuck.
I like Billie Eilish.
Trash.
shit. I like that.
Trash
I like
Jordan.
I like
trash Air Force. Trash clothing.
Air Force fire,
Keep it
Jordan
moving.
fire.
Her
Keep
Jordan
it
was definitely
moving.
fire.
Yeah, Air Force fire
Her
and
Air
Jordan fire.
Force was like all right, but like
That's good.
her Jordan was definitely that 15. That shit was fucking nice.
But it'll sell.
But I like what
marketing
she
strategy.
did. I like what she did though. She picked different models, man. That she picked an Air Force High,
Exactly.
and she picked that the
15.
Yeah, the 15 fire boy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So it's
hard.
like
That colorway, that's
if we
hard.
like tying back into like what we were talking about, like bringing back like these older like sleeper styles, like I feel like she'll bring that shit to life, like
Yeah.
a
Billie
98,
Eilish,
a 96. Like she just kind of has that mindset where it's just like I want to take something that's like not an Air Max 1, not an Air Max 90, where we kind of see it already in a lot of collabs, and you know, take something low key and just bring that shit back to life, and then, you know,
I don't see enough creativity from her.
I
to
can
make
see
an
her
Air Max.
doing like a 270 or something like that.
I don't
Maybe
see
like a
enough
180.
creativity. It's like everything
I
she
mean,
did,
I
all she
don't
did
know.
was change the color.
I think she did
It's
a
a
good
green
job.
AJKO.
I think she did
wheat
a good job.
Air Force with a fuck ton of
Yeah.
straps.
I feel like a lot of like more celebrities, they'll do shoes. They also she knows she's not making a shoe that's for everybody.
Right.
Like that high top ass Air Force One. a
She snapped with that. She snapped with that 15.
But she did.
She
but
snapped.
it's like that's why you make it in like a safe color.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like,
When the fuck is that ugly ass green the safe color?
but
Green
The
color.
only reason she's able to do this is because she appeals to the market of kids who are gonna buy it just to buy it.
yeah, but
You can't sit here and tell me that shit.
Every pair we had in this store, we sold it.
It's just not cool though.
Every pair we
'Cause they
had
don't
in
know
this
what the fuck
store,
it
it
is.
don't matter. Dude, he came in the store and looked, he picked it up like I want this.
That's why the
Every
guy
pair.
that bought it
But-
can't dress.
It don't
I
matter.
would say that, but
It don't matter.
I don't think Buddy an honorable mention.
Man,
matter.
his ass a dishonorable mention.
I'm fucking dead.
Man.
Don't matter.
Nah, but
you can't knock
It's gonna
nobody's
sell
style.
regardless if it's her name. But I think if she did an Air Max, it'd have to be something super mainstream or something simpler like a 180. I just think a 98, a 97 takes too much attention to detail. Even a 95 she can get away with. 97, 98, it's like, if you don't make something cool that's different, then what's the point?
Yeah,
in my
I-
opinion.
I think
But
she'll
if she
do.
did though.
I think
Huh?
she'll do
That shit's
good.
kind of dope. Like
That
that
shit's
15,
ugly as fuck,
That
bro.
15,
That
I would
15
definitely
goes.
put that.
I like the 50.
That might be the only
15
one that
color.
can slide. The AJKO is just a waste of time. It's
Yeah,
just
the Air
stupid.
Force One, she
Air
snapped
Force
with
is
that.
stupid.
She
Like,
snapped with that.
You tripping? I think
Yeah,
you're
he
just
tripping,
a
man.
fucking
He
hater.
tripping, man.
Uniqlo collab was decent.
Yeah, she
No.
good.
the
But-
Air Force was just
I think everything she did was great.
But you got Billie Eilish.
Yeah, or I could probably see like Cause coming back and doing whatever the fuck they need to do on a decent pair of Air Max. You know what I mean? Like their 90s were decent. Like they're simple.
A
but
95 would be crazy.
95.
What X is on it?
Stupid.
Be crazy as fuck.
Stupid.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the first thing. Like, also, I just think of I hate when people do collabs that have no real streetwear, like street knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's fashion, it's history. You know what I mean? Like, I really fucking hate that shit. Like, you know, you
Like
gotta,
who?
huh?
Like who?
I gotta think about it. But I don't know. I just don't like that shit. Like it just.
I was gonna say Kim Jones making the Air Max would be ridiculous.
He did the 95.
He did 95.
Yeah, but this was just kind of just to throw
That-
it out.
no, that's
It's not.
wrong.
No, this is not terrible though. But imagine like a 180.
He did those in a Converse. But
The Converse, his Converse lab, that like the raincoat,
Yeah.
fire.
I feel like Nike just threw it out, threw his name on it, and that was it. Like there's no creative direction from Kim Jones on
So
this
you want to
shit.
see him do something like, I want to put my creative
Yes.
into it.
So
Okay.
that's mine. Then my second real answer, I'm J Balvin on the Air Max would be
Oh.
fucking crazy. J Balvin on the Air Max would be crazy.
Yeah,
He can pick
okay,
anything. He has the ups to do a 97 or
Imagine the colors
98.
on that one, on
Even
the
an Air Max 1. Oh my god,
Oh,
it'd be
shit.
ridiculous.
imagine a 90 with the clouds like the two.
It'd be crazy with the smiley faces all over
Oh my
it.
God.
It's endless possibilities. He could be the Sean Witherspoon 2.0. It's just if you want to put those kind of heights on
going
it,
too
it'd be
far.
crazy. Oh, you're tweaking. What do you
You
mean? That's
going
exactly the
too
colorways he
far.
uses on his stuff.
Going too
It's-
far. I picture Sean over him all day long.
Who we got?
what company I want to see make an Air Max? I wouldn't mind seeing a Union.
To make up for those weak ass Cortez.
Hey,
Cortez cold.
hey,
They decent. They raw. They decent.
hey, guy.
I want to see a Union, and I want to see my boy DJ Clark Kent.
Fuck DJ Clark Kent. Oh my God.
Damn.
You're going too far back. Stop. We're in 2022, not 1997.
But I
Thank
want to see
you.
him make do another one.
No,
I wanna see
I'd
him
pick
go.
Fat Joe over DJ Clark Kent to
No,
make
but
it.
I'll pick.
He
but
just
I'll
takes
pick-
his
but-
Air
Just
Force
throw
Ones,
just throw
chill out.
Terror Squad in a fucking 90, and I'm taking it over DJ Clark
But
Kent.
no, because if I think of Fat Joe, I'm not thinking Air Max. I'm thinking Air Force Ones.
It's the same shit with DJ Clark Kent.
No, I think Clark Kent. I'm thinking Air Force One.
I
Air
think
Max.
Tobu's job.
I'm
That's
thinking
what I think
all
about when I
things,
think
all
about
that.
DJ Clark Kent.
All
You and
that.
his Tobu
But I'm thinking
job,
about
D.
DJ Clark Kent.
You
Tobu
definitely
job
pressed
ass
about
nigga,
paying
bro.
that
So you gonna do
150.
Union and then Clark Kent.
Yeah,
You keep both of those, to be honest.
I would like to see a Union Air Max.
yeah.
I think they pushed it with the Cortez, even though I like it. I think moving out of Jordan was doing too much. In my
They
opinion.
dunks did well.
It was okay. I mean, I had one, but they were
y'all
okay.
gotta think about Union. I think they like a California-based brand. I mean, they going to do shit like that. They going to do that.
For me, if I was to choose like a company, I think Amamanier Air Max would be decent. With the colorways that he picked, the simple colors that he picked, and like the materials he used, would be fire in the Air Max.
I don't think he might do it at one.
Yeah, I mean, a one would be fire. I think
might
he could
be
do a
doing
1 or a
it.
90.
He'd get a 90.
I feel like that bacon looks almost like an Amamanier.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Bacon snap, that low key
Yeah,
shoe, man. He
but
snapped on that,
I feel
man.
like that's decent.
And when that shoe first came out, it took a while for that shoe to take off. People didn't want that shit.
Amamanier for sure. I feel like that 90 gives me Amamanier vibes. And then like she was just talking about it, and I didn't think about it till she said it, but Alayla May would be decent.
That would be cool,
to
too.
do a
That'd be
Air
cool.
Max
Fire.
as well.
Yeah.
I feel like she would do like a fire Air Max 1.
Another CDG would be dope. No 180, no 95.
Mm-hmm.
Give me like a 90 or a 1, and the CDG would be pretty
I feel like
fire.
that'd be pretty good. That Layla May was a
Lady
really
May would
good
be
one that she
fire.
brought up.
Oh, you know what'd be crazy? A Tyler the Creator Air Max would be kind of dope.
Oh,
Just because
yeah,
he's a
that'd be
colorful
fire.
guy. Just implement all the Converse on the Air Max 1.
That'd be fire.
That'd be fire. Tyler the Creator. Just to throw out some names out.
I
Let
would-
me
no,
tell you, I
I would
wouldn't
like
mind
to
seeing
see-
another Air Max Atmos.
I would like to
They
see,
do a good job with Air Max.
I like to see Beyonce do something.
No.
She had Hirachi, and then
No.
Rick did okay.
She can stay with Adidas.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to know.
like to see
I
Beyonce.
don't
No,
want to know
thank you.
Ivory Park Air
Hell
Max.
no.
I don't know if like she might
Absolutely
kind of
not.
change the game with it, kind of get more women engaged towards Air Max a little bit more. She
No.
had a dope little. Well, she did. Well, it wasn't her Hirachi. She won this gold Hirachi, and everybody wanted
She
it.
Adidas though, right?
She did now.
Yeah, she is.
But she wore a gold Hirachi a while
She
ago.
can
I can't
stay
remember
over
what it was. Everybody came in Nike looking for this damn
Hell yeah.
Hirachi because she wore it. So like she has a name, and maybe somebody like Rihanna. Like she has a big name, big following. Maybe like a Kylie Jenner.
Dude.
I feel like there's a lot of people that can bring
I'll
Air
see you
Max
there.
back to life, and they tried to do it with Travis with the Air Max 1. I feel like they're gonna use another big name to try to do so. They may even try to put somebody like Drake to do like an Air Max 1 or a 95.
Drake might be
hope
a good
not.
one though, because
I
that's like
really
more in
hope
his style,
not.
Air Max and
Yeah,
shit.
because I feel like they're trying to
That
do
like more
it
good.
with some of
Like
these
Drake
like,
might be a good one.
bigger profile celebrities. Like they may even try to use like somebody with like a hype name that got a bunch of the youth like a Playboy Cardi.
You know
or
who I'm
something
kind of
like that.
surprised hasn't got one? So you're talking about the youth thing? Cole Bennett would be fire on Air
Cole
Max.
Bennett would be good.
Because they gave him that bogus ass fucking 720 that he got. That shit was disgusting.
I'm cool and cold.
Samuel Ross. A Cobalt.
They
Nope.
keep that shit
He
too.
did have the
You
Air
guys
Force
keep
One.
that shit.
He had the Air Force One. It was kind of like off-white
And they got
vibes.
the Converse.
Yeah, I remember those.
Another CPFM Air Max would be fire.
Another off-white Air Max would be fire.
True. That would be dope.
Nah.
Imagine the puffy print on the Air Max though, like
Yeah,
the
that
Air
would be
Force.
fire.
I like Tyler Converse too though. Them boy hard.
The LaFleur.
Them boy hard, man.
Fire.
Would be fire.
What about an athlete? What's it?
Giannis would be fire on the Air Max.
I would like
Tribute to Greece.
I would like somebody with more style. to
Like
kinda
blue and
do it.
white?
I would like John Morant.
You said style, motherfucker.
Ja Morant's decent
I'd rather pick
style.
Devin Booker if you want to
I
talk
would
about
pick
style.
like Shea Gilgeous
Jordan
Alexander.
Clarkson.
PJ Tucker.
Hell no. Hey, to be honest, like I feel like PJ Tucker getting nest. I feel like a lot of his shit he got is fake. A lot of shit be having to be.
I ain't
what
gonna
it
say that.
was.
I ain't gonna say that.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
ain't gonna
installation.
say
Some
that.
of his shit is fake.
Put
Like,
Westbrook
shoot
on a
is fake.
fucking Air Max.
ACG Air Max.
I don't know about
He getting nest.
Butler.
ACG
I like
Air
his.
Max?
I like his style, but he be
PJ
doing
getting
too
nest.
much. He be doing too much with them baggy ass pants now, man. Your boy Butler, Phoenix. He be doing too much.
'Cause he wears
man.
money-
Hey,
the
hey,
Converse.
put DeMar
No,
DeRozan
baby,
on
doing
a
too much.
motherfucking Air Max.
Yeah,
DeMar
that
DeRozan?
shit's not selling anywhere.
It's not going
You
nowhere.
tripping. I want to see that shit.
Hell
I
I just want
But-
to see what his
But
mind
like
is like.
Joshua said, I
'Cause-
wouldn't mind seeing PJ.
would like to see LeBron on it.
LeBron
has one, right?
LeBron got
But I'm
one.
saying LeBron, I would like to
He
get,
got
I would like
95.
to see him do more.
Yeah.
He got
Like,
95.
like,
Agreed.
and like his actual logo.
LeBron
would
do
be
good. Yeah, he do a good job.
You can do like a
PJ
90 would be
yeah.
fire for LeBron.
I like LeBron.
All one.
He got
I like
95
LeBron.
out.
I'm definitely feeling LeBron.
Kyrie be a good one.
I'm telling you, I want to
Jason
see what
Tatum?
DeMar DeRozan
Jason
can do.
Tatum would be nice.
I could see that happening
I
too.
can see Jason Tatum.
Jason
doing
Tatum would be some crazy shit.
I can see him doing something. There's a lot of good athletes out there with big names. That
My
can
boy
do-
Cristiano Ronaldo needs an Air Max, bro.
I'd like to see a soccer player with
That'd
a
be
nice Air Max.
fire.
Your boy Odell got Air Max.
He got Air Max.
does.
97.
720
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
Yeah,
720.
and
Yeah,
like a
the one time, I
720.
fuck with his shit.
Yeah, Odell got a good one.
Yeah.
I don't watch
See,
soccer.
that
I
was
don't
a
even know
good
who the
player,
fuck he
a
just
good
said.
athlete to make an Air Max. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
see
just a
that.
lot of good athletes. You can definitely see like some baseball players doing so, like Mookie. I like to see
That
Mookie.
Mookie
Yeah,
be
moving
fire.
cold, man.
Tim Anderson here in Chicago. I would like to see team Air Maxes like they do these Nike dunks like the Chicago and like. I
Oh,
would like to
that'd be
see some-
dope.
Without the
That'd be
logos,
dope.
though.
Yeah, I would like some
Without
team
the
colors,
logos,
like
because the Chicago
Dodgers,
90 would be
Cubs.
crazy. Chicago 1 would be crazy.
Yeah, like
black
stuff
and
like that
red.
would be fire.
I need
That
a fire
shit called
Halloween pack this year.
Halloween would be.
Did you see those
nasty.
dunks that they're doing?
Patent leather.
They're dope though.
They're super basic, but they're
Patent
definitely
leather.
clean. Like
Patent
Which
leather.
one?
the
patent
Halloween
leather,
dunk?
the Halloween dunk that they're gonna do this year.
The one
They're-
they did before that was.
With all the different patches
Oh
on
yeah.
there?
No.
No, it's
This
just
is all-
simple.
no, that's a different
White
one.
form.
That different one
That's
you know
a
what I'm
whole-
talking about?
yeah, I forgot what it's
that's
called.
fire. I about to say
But
that's
just simple white
the
ones.
one the ones they did last year were mad crazy.
I hope they come out on time.
The mummies and
Yeah.
The
the
mummies was nasty.
yeah, those
I
were,
can't wait
those
for
were
this
fire.
year's Air Force.
All right, guys. Before we get up out of here, we're going to go into our top 3 Air Maxes of our personal choice, and then we're going to get up out of here and say goodnight to you guys. All right. So we're going to start with Serge, work our way around because Sydney can go last, and she's our newest guest here. And then we're going to start. Go ahead, Serge.
Well, I'll do the Air Max 95, the Freddy Cougar. If anyone really has that, I really do need a 14. I'll do the Cause Air Max 90, even though it's super basic, but it's just so fire. And I guess I'll just throw a little flair in there. I'll throw a Strong Witherspoon in third.
All right. What we got?
I'm gonna do the 95 animal print. That shit cool. Number 2, I'm gonna do the 1990 Warhawk. I love that shoe. Number 3, you gotta give me the basic, man, red and white Air Max 1. That's cool.
That's a good one.
For me, I'm going to go with the Sean Witherspoon. I'm going to go with the Air Max Paddle 1. And then the last one for me, I'm going to go with, actually, even though I can't pull it off, but the Air Max 90 Bacon for me is a really great model. I like that one a lot. That's my 3. What you guys said?
I'm gonna do the Travis Scott 270 Reacts. I'll piss everybody off with that. I don't give a fuck.
I
Them
like
bitches
it.
were
It's
cold.
cool.
But those are definitely it. Just a simple infrared Air Max 90. That'll do. I'll forever be a classic for me. And I'll pull that bitch off anytime in any type of material. And then I'll probably do the Atmos. Yeah, I think the Air Max 1.
That's fire. That's a good one. That's a great one.
Yeah,
That's a great
for sure.
one. All right, guys. It's been another episode of Kick Talkers, episode 5. Make sure you catch us next time with the next episode. Make sure you follow us on social media.
He think he cute with his fresh cut.
Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, guys. Have a good night. Be safe.
Shout out Turo.
Peace.